Good day everyone! Nandito naman po tayo ngayon para matuto ng Python programming. At mayroon ako dito isang napaka-simple lang na Guess a Game application. A Guess a Game application, ang features niya is unang step, pag-click natin yung start button, ayan, magdi-display yung random number na dapat niyang i-guess. Okay. Pero dito, pinadisplay ko lang siya para makita natin kung ano ang ini-input natin na i-guess na number. Kung too high ba siya, too low, o kung tama naman yung value. And meron siyang features na hanggang 3 attempts lang pwede yung application na to. So kapag naubos na yung 3 attempts mo, mayroon siyang pop-up message or message box na lalabas. I-inform ka na ubos na yung 3 attempts mo, 0 na. So you need to start a new game and i-click mo ulit si start. So since na-click na natin si start and then yung dinisplay niyang random numbers, mag-guess na tayo ng number. So ngayon, meron siyang features na hanggang 1 to 100 lang yung i-input niyang number. Kapag ganyan, invalid input kasi negative 1 is below 1. And kapag above 100 naman, invalid input. And kapag characters or symbols yung ilalabas, invalid input pa rin. So dapat nasa in array between the range from 1 to 100. So ngayon, 10 yung random value natin. So click natin si guess. So too low yung number natin na in-input. Remaining attempts 2, and please try again. Okay, kapag mataas naman yung value, yung pop-up message niya, too high, remaining attempts, isa na lang, no? So please try again. So kapag tama naman, congratulations, you win, start a new game. And click ulit tayo ng start, so 31 na siya. So kapag mali naman, maubos na, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. So, too low, remaining attempts is 0. Kahit mag-guess ka pa ng tama, ng 31, wala na. Kasi you run out of attempts. So, you need to start a new game. So, yun lang yung application na to. And alamin na natin yung code natin sa paggawa ng application na to. So, ito yung code niya, no? So, yung code niya ay ito. So, una, ilagay muna natin yung library ni Tkinter. And assign natin as tk variable. And yung random natin, kailangan natin i-import yan, module, para makapag-random tayo ng numbers and inassign natin into randin variable and yung module na ni Tkinter na message box para magamit natin si message box sa application natin. So bago tayo pumunta sa mga functions na to, ay gawa muna tayo ng UI niya, no? So yung UI niya composes of label, entry widget, yung dalawang button. Okay? So umpisahan natin dito sa global variables natin, no? So si global variable natin is random underscore game. Ito yung mag-hold ng variable ng number natin na ni-random. And global variable yung declaration natin para makita sa mga functions natin. And in-initialize lang natin into an empty value. Okay? And umpisa na natin from our variable name main window for our main window of our Tkinter, no? That we are using Tkinter. Dito naman sa second line, ito naman yung title caption natin ng main window natin. So it is a guess a game application. Okay? And next is yung label. Ayan. So yung label, variable label underscore input is equal to, tinawag natin si tk label widget, and assign it into our main window, and yung caption niya, ayan. Okay? Enter a whole number from 1 to 100. And ito naman, na code na to, statement, is yung grid niya, yung location niya from our interface of our Tkinter. So it is located on row 0, column 0, and yung spacing niya. Okay, X and Y value. And yung entry widget natin. Inassign natin to variable entry 1 underscore input, and our entry widget, and into nasa main window yan nakalocate. And again, yung read position niya from row 0, nasa column 1 na, kasi meron na tayong column 0, and yung spacing niya. And for the button start, variable is equal to our button widget, our main window, and caption niya start, and yung command, ito yung pag click natin siya, tatawagin niya yung command na random number. So mamaya na lang natin puntahan si random function, no? And yung location niya from our main window. And yung guess button underscore guess from our Tkinter widget button and main window, and caption niya guess. And ito, pag click natin, tatawagin niya yung function na display underscore value, and location niya from our main window, yung grid location niya. And let's not forget, for the application of our Tkinter, main window.main loop, open and close parenthesis. So tapos na tayo dito sa paggawa ng interface, user interface ng guess a game application. So ngayon, pag in-execute na natin si random start, eto na, tatawagin niya na si function na random underscore number, and eto yung mga statements niya. Napaka-simple lang, yung global variables natin na random underscore game, and yung attempt, no? So attempt, initialize natin into is equal to 3. Kapag click si start, automatic 3 lang yung number of attempts. So depende na sa inyo kung hanggang ilan yung number of attempts na gusto nyo, no? And random underscore game, eto na si randin 1 to 100. Si randin pala dito na yan, no? Sa random natin, kasi inassign natin yan. Yan yung pagtawag natin sa random natin. So random randin, ito yung start value and last value, and convert natin into string. So yung message box, pinadisplay lang natin kasi dapat hindi magdi-display para alam lang natin kanina for simulation purposes. And tapos na tayo kay start. Once nakapag-initialize na tayo, nakapag-random na tayo ng number, kapag click natin si random underscore number, tatawagin niya, then mag-guess na tayo ng number, no? Pag-guess natin ng number, tatawagin na si display underscore value. Pag click natin si button and yung global variables natin para makuha yung mga value ng attempt and yung random number natin. And try, we have our section try and accept handling para sa mga characters and symbols na input niya, automatic may mag-pop up na message na error na invalid input. And also, yung try, no, tatry na niya. Yung input underscore value, ito yung nasa entry widget natin. No? So, kinuha ni using the get function, kinuha yung value ng entry widget natin and convert niya into integer. Since it is a whole number naman. And ngayon, i-compare niya sa condition if the condition input value natin na inilagay is in between below 100 and our logical operator and below our input value, below 100 and above 1 within the range ng 1 to 100, execute niya yung statement nito. Okay? Hanggang dito. So kapag true, ayan, if attempt is greater than 3, greater than 0, kasi 3 naman yung value kasi that is our initial value. Kapag true, then execute niya yung inside of this statement. So ngayon, ito na. No? Aalamin niya if it's too low, too high, or exact yung value. Okay. Pag exact naman yung value, if input value, nilagay natin value is equal to the random game value converted into integer, compare niya, pag equal, mayroong message box na mag-a-appear. So, congratulations, you win, start a new game. Kapag below naman yung value niya, below, magma-minus yung attempt natin, di-decrement, and mayroong lalabas na message box. Too low, remaining attempts will be displayed. Kung ilan pa yung remaining, babawasan. Then, please try again. Okay? At kapag too high naman, if our input value mas mataas pa sa random value natin, magdi-decrement ulit siya. No? Hindi-decrement yung number of attempts natin, and maglalabas ng message box na too high, remaining attempts will be displayed, yung ilan pa yung remaining, and please try again. And kapag 0 na siya, maglalagay na ng message box, magdi-display na pala ng message box. Oops, you ran out of number of attempts. Start a new game. Ayan. Start a new game. So, yun lang yung code natin. And I hope may natutunan tayo dito ngayon. And thank you for listening. And see you on my next video. Thank you.